Monterey County Jail's healthcare provider is being fined for failing to properly care for the people in their custody. The jail falling short of the terms of the 2015 Hernandez settlement and will have to pay up. The full amount of the fines facing WellPath are yet to be determined, but will range between $250,000 and $1 million. More fines could come in 6 months if WellPath can't come into compliance.
The court experts have been monitoring compliance and found that they are out of compliance nearly across the board.
The settlement of the class action Hernandez suit in 2015 allowed unaffiliated doctors, mental health care professionals, and jail operations experts into the jail. These neutral monitors filed regular reports showing dozens of problems related to the medical, dental, and mental health care of incarcerated people. Now, a federal judge agrees, finding WellPath in civil contempt due to its long-standing failure to come into compliance.
It's important to remember that when people are incarcerated in the jail, they can't just leave the jail and go down the street to go to their doctor. It's the county's responsibility as the entity operating the jail to make sure they get the medical care that they would be able to get on the outside.
According to lawyers with the Hernandez suit, WellPath tried to fight the fines, bringing in their own hired experts as opposed to trusting the neutral monitors to try to mask the deficiencies of their healthcare services. But eventually, WellPath agreed to the fines.
Those expert reports were as suspicious as they seemed. Unlike the neutral monitors who had visited the jail any number of times, interviewed staff, interviewed incarcerated people, inspected the facilities, WellPath's experts did none of that.
There have been at least 28 in-custody deaths involving the Monterey County Jail since the Hernandez settlement in 2015. Sheriff Tina Nieto said she wasn't able to talk about those deaths. Many of them are still tied up in lawsuits. She did, however, tell us she is committed to solving the problems inside the Monterey County Jail.
I could go through laundry list after laundry list after laundry list of the things that we've done. The biggest thing, though, what I can say to the public is that our compliance team. Prior to this administration, I had one sergeant looking at compliance for the entire jail under the Hernandez settlement. I know that's shocking. It was shocking to me. I have an entire team now that looks at compliance, and they're at all levels, from the chief all the way down to, the sergeants.
Since taking over in 2023, Sheriff Nieto says the office has been working to improve conditions at the jail, upgrading record keeping and the cleanliness. They've also added new security measures like this new screening device and improved staffing too. But healthcare is still a challenge.
Because it really isn't a jail facility. We're like a 900-bed hospital. 80 to 90% of our incarcerated folks are on some kind of medication. So a lot of mental illness that we're dealing with people that have been forgotten by society.
Sheriff Nieto says she's been working with the Board of Supervisors to get funding and more resources. She also says she and the staff have been meeting regularly with WellPath to hold them accountable for their $44 million taxpayer-funded contract.
Like I've told WellPath, and I'll be perfectly honest, my job is to watch my own people to make sure that they're following our vision and doing the things we need to do. The last thing I want to be doing as a sheriff is having to hold your own people accountable. So I need you to meet the mandates of your contract.
In addition to the court-ordered fines, WellPath is also facing bankruptcy. The company wouldn't return our calls or emails, but a statement on WellPath's website says operations will continue uninterrupted.
We now know that WellPath has been facing down a bankruptcy, and it actually just declared bankruptcy last week. So we now know the intense pressure WellPath has been under to increase its profit margin as much as possible and to extract as much money as possible out of this jail.
WellPath's contract with the Monterey County Jail is set to expire in 2025. It will be up to the Monterey County Board of Supervisors to decide the next steps.
Would you support an extension of that contract?
So what will happen in 2025 is that I believe that we need to go out to a process to say what's better out there. Do we continue with WellPath? Do we look at partnering with our own county hospital? Do we look at other private vendors? We have to do what's best for the residents of this county.
Now, as for where the money collected from those WellPath fines will go, the ACLU proposing the money will be given to local groups helping formerly incarcerated people. That plan still needs to be approved, though.
And back to the bankruptcy, lawyers for the class action Hernandez settlement say it is too early to know how it will impact legal proceedings in that case. However, there are individual wrongful death lawsuits, and because of the bankruptcy, the 2 Monterey County pending cases are stayed, and the private settlements WellPath made with those families may be in jeopardy. Jamie Goldstein, an attorney representing several families who lost loved ones in the jail, told us the bankruptcy once again shows WellPath is not taking responsibility for their wrongdoing and leaves victims without resolution. Because of this bankruptcy, many of WellPath's victims may never see a dime from them.
Here's some nice